Valmiki Ramayana, Sundara Kanda, Book number 5, Sarga 30, Roman numerals XXX 30. HANUMÁN'S Deliberation. Divanar watched, concealed, each word of Sita and the fiends he heard, and in a maze of anxious thought his quick conceiving bosom wrought. At length my watchful eyes have seen, pursued so long, the mighty queen, sought by our Vanar hosts in vain, from east to west, from main to main. A cautious spy have I explored the palace of the Rakshas lord, and thoroughly learned, concealed from sight, the giant monarch's power and might. And now my task must be to cheer the royal dame whose sorrows hear. For if I go and soothe her not, a captive in this distant spot, she, when she finds no comfort nigh, will sink beneath her woes and die. How shall my tale, if unconsoled, I leave her, be to Rama told? How shall I answer Raghu's son? No message from my darling none. The husband's wrath to fury fanned will scorch me lifeless where I stand. Or if I urge my lord the king to Lanka's isle his hosts to bring, in vain will be his zeal, in vain the toil, the danger, and the pain. Yea, this occasion must I seize, that from her guard the lady frees, to win her ear with soft address, and whisper hope in dire distress. Shall I a Panivanar choose, the Sanskrit men delight to use? If, as a man of Brahman kind, I speak the tongue by rules the refine, the lady, yielding to her fears, will think 'tis Ravan's voice she hears. I must assume my only plan, the language of a common man. Yet, if the lady sees me nigh, second passage may perhaps, Yet, if the lady sees me nigh, in terror she will start and cry, and all the demon band, alarmed, will come with various weapons armed. With their wild shouts the grove will fill, and strive to take me or to kill. And at my death or capture dies the hope of Rama's enterprise. For none can leap save only me 100 leagues across the sea. It is a sin in me, I own, to talk with Janak's child alone. Yet greater is the sin if I be silent and the lady die. First I will utter Rama's name, and loud the hero's gifts and fame. Perchance the name she holds so dear will soothe the faithful lady's fear. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Sri Ramayana. Footnotes. 411.1. In the south is the region of Yama, the god of death, the palace of departed spirits. 411.2. Kumbhakarna was one of the Ravan's brothers. 411.3. I omit the 28th and 29th cantos as an unmistakable interpolation. Shut the fuck up. Instead of advancing the story, it goes back to Canto 17, containing a lamentation of Sita after Ravan has left her, and describes the auspicious signs sent to cheer her, the throbbing of her left eye arm. Just translate, you stupid moron. The canto is found in the Bengal recension. Goresio translates it and observes, I think that chapter, I don't care if you think, just translate. Blah blah blah. The auspicious signs is an addition and later interpolation by the rhapsodists. It has no bond or connection either with what precedes or follows it, and may be struck out not only without injury to, but positively to the advantage of the poem. The meter in which this chapter is written differs from that which is generally adopted in the course of the poem. Interesting, okay, interesting. 411, 1b. The guards are still in the grove, but they are asleep, and Sita has crept to a tree at some distance from them. 411, 2b. As the reason assigned in these passages for not addressing Sita in Sanskrit, such as a Brahman would use, is not that she would not understand it, but that it would alarm her and be unsuitable to the speaker, we must take them as indicating that Sanskrit is, if not spoken by women of the upper classes at the time when the Ramayana was written, whenever that may have been, was at least understood by them, and was commonly spoken by men of the priestly class and other educated persons, by the Sanskrit proper and ordinary. Oh yeah. Yeah, Sanskrit is a rule refined language, super technical, subliminal, like that. And yet this was all, how to say, developed from the monkeys, from the caves, right? They all evolved the language Sanskrit, right? And now nobody speaks Sanskrit, right? Just like Latin. Yeah, we are all monkeys. These are all satanic, atheistic, Freemasonic, secular, occult, Abrahamic, secular branches, secret societies, Judeo-Romans, the Christ killers, the liars, the cheaters. How many times they lied about everything? They promise so many things to Indians and then they kill them. All kinds of lies. So yeah, this stupid evolution theory, it's all designed to discredit the Vedas, to discredit God, and then they created Kali Yuga, satanic Abrahamic religions, completely opposite to God. In other words, those religions are specifically meant to offend God as hard as possible. Absolutely beautiful. Hanuman deliberating how to approach Sita with great respect, veneration, at the same time, so she doesn't think that this is another Ravan's trick on her. So Hanuman, it's lots of nuances, lots of deliberations, insights, what's going on. Absolutely beautiful. Credit where credit is due. Mr. Sir Ralph Griffith translated Ramayana into beautiful British, 18th century British language. Jai Sri Ramayana, Hail Ram. Roma Victa, victory to Rama. Eternal Rome, eternal Ram. Ramayana. Ciao.